Hey guys, welcome back to yet another sneaker review. It's your boy Miyagi Got Kicks, and today we have a pair of brand new Air Max 1 sneakers to do for you guys today. And this is a super dope classic colorway. Actually, we haven't seen this shoe in a very long time, and it's now finally back in 2023. And I'm just super excited to show you guys this sneaker. The sneaker has an amazing backstory, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. So let's just hop into the video. Hey guys, it's your boy Miyagi Got Kicks, and welcome back to a brand new sneaker review. And just like I mentioned in the intro, today we have a pair of brand new Air Max 1 sneakers to do for you guys today. And I actually took an L on this Air Max 1 sneaker when it actually first released about like a month ago. And I was just waiting patiently to see if this shoe was actually going to restock, because I didn't want to go the resale route, because you know, StockX, even though the StockX price is not that high on this Air Max 1, I didn't want to go through all those processing fees, all the extra fees, you know, that StockX charges. And plus I didn't want to wait the 2 weeks that StockX does when delivering your shoe to you. So I just waited patiently for the shoe to restock, and it finally did. And I actually got them on corporate, got them, so shout out to them for that. And this Air Max 1, man, I've been patiently waiting, and I definitely love this Air Max 1 colorway. It's amazing, and it's a very classic Air Max 1, and I was just waiting for the shoe to release finally in this dope colorway, and I can't wait to show you guys this sneaker. But before we get into the sneakers, I just want to make sure you guys can follow me at IM.Miyagi, and you can also follow my Twitter page at IM_Miyagi_. All of my YouTube videos will be posted on both platforms, so just shoot me a follow just to stay up to date with me on all of the YouTube content that I got coming out real soon. So yeah, enough about that. Let's just hop into these Air Max 1 sneakers. So here it is, the Air Max 1 OG Big Bubble 86. And man, oh man, this shoe is finally back after all these years in the colorway that I do love, which is the University Red colorway, I think they call it. And I'm just happy that the shoe is back, man. It's in original form. The overall backstory to the shoe, we're definitely going to get in detail later on in the video. And the story is actually pretty sick, man. Nike did a fantastic job with the storytelling with this shoe. And overall, Air Max Day last month wasn't really that crazy to me, but this shoe right here took that Air Max Day by storm. So I definitely love that the shoe is back, man. So shout out to Nike for that, man. And yeah, let's just get into an overall detailing on what you get on this Air Max 1 sneaker. Hey guys, welcome to the overall detail review of the Nike Air Max 186 OG Big Bubble. And straight off the bat, let's just hop into it. So here you have the Nike box, which is a brand new box for this Air Max 1, and I definitely love it a lot. Went with like a vintage style box, so like a whole bunch of scratches on it. It's like an infrared colorway, it's like a light red with black. Definitely like that a lot. And on the top of the box, you got that see-through Nike switches on the lid of the box. Pretty dope. And then on the front of the box, you got that indication of the big bubble right here. Definitely like that, 4 circles. On the side of the box, you got Nike with the swoosh in white, and then right behind the box you have Nike with the swoosh again in the corner, and then once again that indication of the big bubble, 4 circles cut out right here in the back of the box. Pretty dope. And then on the side of the box, once again Nike with the swoosh, and then you have the size tag, and it reads W, which is women, Nike Air Max 186 OG, women's size 10, which is equivalent to a men's 8.5. So I went with my standard size. This is a true to size, and I typically go true to size when it comes to the Air Max 1, because it is a comfortable shoe the minute you put it on feet. So don't be hesitant. Don't be thinking that, hey listen, I might have to go up the size or down the size. This is a comfortable shoe, so whatever you typically wear in your Air Max 1s, just stick with that size and you'll have no problems at all. And yeah, that's overall the box. And yeah, let's just flip this lid and show you guys inside of the box. So here you have the paper here with like the white and gray stripes. Definitely like that a lot. This is like a classic thing. A lot of Air Maxes have this like indicated on the boxes and paper, and I definitely like that a lot from Nike, keeping it classic. And yeah, let's just flip this lid, show you guys inside of the box. So here are the shoes, the Air Max 186 Big Bubble. Put that on the side, and yeah, here's the shoe right here, man. Pretty dope, man. Definitely love this shoe a lot. This is actually my favorite colorway of this Air Max 1, and I'm super excited that it's back, man, after all these years and its original concept. And yeah, man, let's just get into the overall detailing view. So what you have for this shoe on the upper is an all nubuck upper with that mesh toe box, and with your hints of like a light gray. Looks like a light gray, like cool gray with University Red surrounding the whole entire shoe. Also have it on that swoosh right there, and also have it on the opposite side as well. Continuing on the upper of the shoe, you have Nike Air Max on top of the tongue there, pretty dope in red and white. And then you also have all white laces lacing up the shoe. The shoe didn't come with extra lace, and it also didn't come with that OG hang tag with like the orange like hang tag that usually Air Max ones have, like the OG colors. They ain't throw no gifts in here, but overall, man, shoe is still dope at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what you have for the upper of the shoe. Mesh toe box, like I said, mesh tongue as well, just like the toe box. But this one, the tongue is like a little bit more stiffer mesh, and then the toe box is a little more like softer. Like the whole shoe upper is just super soft. And then continuing on the midsole, got that classic big bubble right there, pretty dope, all white midsole. And then on the outsole of the shoe, you have black for the forefoot of the shoe, and then you have black on the heel, and then you have white in the center here with Nike Air right there. And then right at the end of the toe here, you have a hint of red for the outsole. So that is the complete outsole of the shoe. And then you have the heel of the shoe, says Nike Air. See if I can get it to focus. There you go, Nike Air on the heel. And then continuing on the inner sole of the shoe, you got Nike Air, all red. And then you also have the size tag that's also screen printed on the shoe. This is OG right here. This is typically 80s right here, because they wasn't doing like the hang tags like the opposite side. Like they weren't doing this back in the 80s. So this little like size tag that's on the opposite side of the shoe, there was just like screen printing your size, and I feel like this is gonna come off the more you wear it, but it's pretty dope that that's there. And then right next to that, you got the made in Vietnam tag right next to that size women's 10 right there, if I could get it. There you go. So there you go, made in Vietnam tag right next to it. And yeah, man, that is the overall and what you get on this Air Max 1 sneaker, man. Pretty dope shoe, pretty classic shoe, man. I'm just super excited once again that the shoe is back. And yeah, man, that is the overall detailing view on what you get on this Air Max 1 sneaker. So yeah, that is the overall detailing view of the Air Max 186 OG Big Bubble. And the overall story to this shoe is that Tinker Hatfield actually designed this Air Max 1 sneaker. And this is actually the Air Max 1 before the Air Max 1, that's what they say. And the original Air Max design was actually called the Air Max Zero, which actually released a few years ago. And I had the yellow pair, and I beat that shoe to death. And that shoe is actually gone. I had the yellow pair, like I said, and I just threw that shoe away. I beat it up working in it. And oh man, I hope that shoe actually releases again, maybe this year, next year, I don't know, but that shoe is actually pretty awesome. But Tinker Hatfield, like I said, scrapped that design and created this shoe, the Air Max 1 with the Big Bubble. And the overall Big Bubble story is basically when this shoe was designed back in '86, a lot of people were complaining about it because the overall weather changed to the city that you was in. So if you were in colder climate cities like New York, Philly, you would have problems with the shoe because the actual air unit of the shoe was actually frozen. It will freeze, and then when you wear the shoe, it will crack. So a lot of the shoes, if you live in colder cities, will actually do that to your Air Max 1. So a lot of people complain to Nike and say, hey, listen, man, my air unit is actually cracked. It's, you know, it's like it'll get fogged up, it'll crack under pressure, and it's like, yo, why is my shoe like this? So like I said, Nike heard all the complaints to the customers, and then the Nike team went to Tinker Hatfield and say, hey, listen, your shoe is actually freezing and the air unit actually cracking and it's messing up, and a lot of customers are complaining. So Tinker Hatfield and the Nike team stopped production back in '86, and then in the following year, '87, you had the original Air Max 1 released in '87 with the smaller unit, the smaller bubble window and stuff like that. And a lot of people call Tinker Hatfield crazy for actually visualizing air to the naked eye, because the first shoe that actually introduced air, I think, was called the Nike Tailwind. And I don't know who designed that shoe. I think it was Tinker Hatfield, Phil Knight, I don't know. But I know that was the first shoe that introduced air, but you couldn't see it. Tinker Hatfield was the first guy to actually introduce air, so you can actually see the actual air unit itself. And the overall Big Bubble is actually back in 2023. And knowing that technology moves throughout the years and the months, I'm pretty sure you're not going to get the problem that the '86 original had back then, you know, with the freezing. So I think this air unit is going to survive. Like I said, times have changed, and to have Tinker Hatfield actually release the original concept that he had is just pretty amazing, man. His designs are pretty fantastic. So yeah, that is the overall review on the Air Max 186 OG Big Bubble, and hopefully Nike does not stick with this Big Bubble concept. For me, I do like it a lot, man, because it is an OG. You know, it is an OG concept, it's an OG everything, but for me, a lot of people have been, you know, attached to the smaller window air unit on the Air Max 1, so hopefully Nike just juggle it in between, give us some new colorways with the small, you know, bubble window, and then give us some OG colorways, not just this colorway, because I know there's a royal blue colorway that has the big bubble, so maybe they'll do that colorway with the big bubble. So, you know, like juggle it in between, you know, Nike could just switch from one to another. And overall, man, the shoe right here is simply amazing. I definitely love the Air Max 1. It's a pretty comfortable shoe, and if I had to rank it, I would definitely give it an 8 chopsticks. I already know once I slip this shoe on, it's going to be instantly comfortable. And man, it's finally back, man, so shout out to Nike, and shout out to Ticket Hatfield for designing a great shoe, man. And that's my overall video. Leave your thoughts, though, in the bottom section below on the Air Max 186 OG Big Bubble. Do you like this shoe? Do you not like this shoe? Is this shoe a part of your collection? And do you like the big bubble concept? Do you not like the big bubble concept? Just leave your overall thoughts in the bottom section below of this video. I have more videos on the way, so stay tuned for that. And if you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave like and please leave comments on all of my other previous videos that I have uploaded as well. And I'll check you guys on the next sneaker review. Peace.